The City of Quincy Board of License Commissioners meeting will now take place. We are back upstairs in our old room, which is very nice. The first meeting of January. I hope everyone had a happy new year. And before we start, let me just read the open meeting law. Pursuant to the open meeting law, any person may make an audio or video recording of this public meeting or may transmit the meeting through any medium. Attendees are therefore advised that such recordings or transmissions are being made, whether perceived or unperceived, by those present and are deemed acknowledged and permissible. With that, we do have two items on the agenda. Agenda item number 1 here regarding the request of Crushed Pizza Quincy LLC DBA Crushed Pizza for a common vicular license for the premises located at 1250 Hancock Street. Proposed manager Tony Nassar. Hours of operation 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday through Saturday. We just actually spoke to Mr. Nassar. He is stuck in traffic on 93. He should be here in about 15 or 20 minutes. And since we don't have any other items on the agenda, we can go to other business, which I'm very excited for. Election of the license board chair and vice chair. I was vice chair for about 17 years, 16 years, and I've been the chairman for 3 years almost, over 3. As Joe Shea always said, it's not a job I sought out or ever wanted. And Joe always tried to convince people to take over the chairmanship, and no one was, I don't want to say dumb enough to take it. But no one accepted him on it, but I guess when you beg and plead enough, anything can happen. So with that, I would like to open up the nominations for the new chair of the licensing board. And the nominations are open. I'd like to nominate Nicole Crispo, the city clerk, to be the next chair of the licensing board.
Second.
Any other nominations? Seeing none, we'll close. We have a second. And all in favor? Aye. Congratulations, Ms. Crispo.
Thank you so much,
And
I think.
it's really not that bad. You have a great support staff. Everyone helps. It's really good.
Sure.
With that, we also have we have a vice chair to be nominated.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a nomination for the vice chair of the Quincy Board of Commissioners. That being Jay Duca. Jay served in that position for a couple of years now. He's done an outstanding job, and I'm pleased to nominate Jay Duca for vice chairman of the licensing board.
I'll second that. Any other nominations? Seeing none, we'll close. All in favor of Mr. Duca?
Aye.
Just like the council, we rotate chairmen.
There you go, yes.
It's a new day.
Good idea.
How come we didn't rotate Joe Shea off for like 20 years?
I
Couldn't get him out of there.
couldn't get him. I think Joe actually enjoyed it, but that's just, it is a little bit easier for the clerk. That's where Sue's office is. That's where all the records are kept.
Makes sense.
Anybody who comes up always comes up to the Sue, and then a lot of times, well, you gotta get down and see them. So it makes it a little bit easier for everyone else there. So we're happy with that. We're still gonna hear agenda item number 1. We're just gonna wait. Before we do that, can I have a motion to waive the minutes, the reading of the minutes from the last meeting?
Motion made.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So that is concluded, and right now I would just like to put us in recess for...
So should we just go on forward, and if he gets here before we finish? I mean, I don't see, this is just a replacement basically for a common victular that was there. There's no alcohol.
No alcohol. Jimmy John's right over here at 1250. I have no problem moving forward. See how we all work together? So this is Tony Nassar. He is going to be opening up Crushed Pizza of Quincy. I do know that it's a new concept. I guess it cooks the pizza in 90 seconds.
Wow.
That's how, the oven is 900 degrees. My office was in there on the 31st, as was Jay Duca was actually down there from his office, Bill DeCali from my office. Again, there is no liquor involved. We have the emergency contact. We have his workman's comp, sign-offs.
Is he doing any renovations, Jay?
Yes.
Okay.
New hood, ansel system, The oven, as Sue was mentioning, they had to take out a window to get it in, it's so big.
Oh, yeah?
90-second pizza.
Wow.
It reminds me of, the pizza must be the commercial where, I can't see the crust. So,
I was thinking of the ones that I cook at 2:30 in the morning, microwave, but whatever.
smoke alarm going off.
Yeah.
So, again, this is Crush Pizza LLC, DBA Crush Pizza for a common vicular license for the premises located at 1250 Hancock Street. The proposed manager is going to be Tony Nassar. Proposed hours of operation, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., 7 days a week. Jimmy John's does not have outside seating. They didn't, only the 5 guys had outside seating. So there is no outside seating at this location. Anybody in the audience have any comments, questions, concerns? Seeing none, we'll close that portion. Again, he won't be able to open up until all of the final inspections are done, the walkthroughs are done, and he gets a occupancy permit, which again, this is an existing facility. It has been there for several years now, as Jimmy John's, and I don't see any issues with us going forward at all with this. Can I get a motion?
Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion to grant the request of Crush Pizza Quincy LLC, DBA Crush Pizza for a common victular license for the premises located at 1250 Hancock Street. Proposed manager is Tony Nasser. Proposed hours of operation are 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Sunday through Saturday.
Second?
Motion made and seconded to grant the request of Crush Pizza Quincy LLC, DBA Crush Pizza for a common vicular license for the premises located at 1250 Hancock Street. The proposed manager, Tony Nassar. Hours of operation, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., 7 days a week. Mr. Tony Nassar, the manager. All in favor?
Aye.
That concludes.
I just want to thank Drew on behalf of the board for your service for the last 3 years. Drew, you've done an excellent job, and you're always there for the city, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
I would also like to thank you, Drew, because when I became the clerk, I asked Drew to take over as chairman, and he's done an outstanding job, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Second that?
There you go.
All in favor?
Aye. The meeting is adjourned.